Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Now, today, we are starting off by unlocking the Anachronia Lodestone, finally, because, it's just something that we can do. And this is done on the same day. And now, I will say, two things to preface this is, one, thank you guys for a largely warm welcome to the person who decided to use my business email to tell me that they would like to see a rebuild series. Thank you, but why? Is my main question. And third, you might be able to tell that this is still done in post, and I said that it wouldn't be. I sort of liked it in the end, so I think I might try and stick with this for a second, really see if we can figure out what's going on with this, and see if I can fall into a style that I enjoy. So, gonna tell you, not a whole lot happens this episode. We do that, we deal with Anachronia, we go ahead and set that up to get, all of our resources going. At least a little bit of everything, because I'm very bad about checking it, and we will slowly, over time, start unlocking the things that we need to for that. That being said, you're just going to see the end clips of a lot of quests here, so we're getting done with Druidic Ritual. I probably should have done that before I did Urbi Warby, but again, I defer to the man who made this guide, and who knows more than I did. And here, we're going to see the end of Wolf Whistle, which this one doesn't matter, because the XP that we used on the other one was just static, so no matter what, that was going to be a 4k XP lamp, no matter what the reward from this is. And now, so this will get us up to, I actually don't think this gets us a summoning level. I think we stick at 19 after this quest, but we just spacebar through all of these, because these don't really matter. At this point, we've all done Wolf Whistle, and if you haven't, then I don't want to take that from you, but it's a quest I've done 15 times by now, if not more. You see, we don't get a level. We do get 275 gold charms, which is fantastic. The next one we get to do is actually taking a small detour away from questing. We're going to complete the Stronghold of Security, because as you can see, my cash stack is about 1,000 gold. And if you complete the first 3 levels of the Stronghold, which have no aggressive monsters anymore, then you get 10,000 gold. The first level gives 2, the second level gives 3, and the third level gives 5. And if you go down to the 4th level, which is the highest level, you get a pair of boots, either fancy or fighting boots, but I just don't need those right now. They are a funny little thing to have, but I don't need them, so we are just taking our silly little selves right back out of the Stronghold, and I think we're going to go do Gunner's Ground next, which this is it's a short little quest that gives a little bit of crafting XP, but I think it gives crafting XP, or it gives an XP lamp, which, and here's the first thing, the guide said to use on construction. However, this lamp cannot be used on skills less than level 5, so I don't know when I was supposed to get construction XP. But I don't have it, so I just go ahead and throw it onto herbal or farming or something. I think, I don't remember what I throw it on, but I throw it on something. And now we are looking to do our first Reaper assignment. Now, if you know how the game works, so Reaper assignments are these fun little things where you get assigned a boss slayer task, essentially. And the lower level you are, you get assigned different things, and if you're under level 60 combat, you will apparently always be assigned Croesus. And I've never done Croesus, so here's me getting a little bit prepared for it. I've chopped an inventory of logs. I'm now running up to the Mazcab supply shop to spend that 10,000 gold that I got on a single super restore potion. Or else I won't die at Croesus. Croesus is a safe death for hardcore Iron Men. But I don't want to get kicked out. That being said, I looked at a guide on how to do this, and all the guides are like, yeah, you have 80s in your stats. And I'm like, that's not what this said to do at all. So I ran by Yanil, I got a butterfly net. I don't think it matters. I think I would have needed a magic butterfly net for it to matter. You can see me here get lost, because I'm looking at just like a static map. But I gotta say, this entire area of this Elder God Wars is insane. Like this is something that I've never really experienced. I've done the tiniest bit of Archglacior, and I've done a little bit of Carapac. But oh my god. This stuff is amazing, and you should just see me getting lost trying to run. Spoiler, you just have to run further south here, past all these guys first, and then you can run east. But the guide said it would be easy if I just hopped to World 68 and did it in the public world. Guys, I think I griefed the kill by accident. I don't know what to do on this boss. The wiki is, like, garbage. The wiki is garbage compared to old school wiki. It just blows my mind how different this is. But I end up trying one kill, thinking I griefed it, and I'm just like, alright, I'm going back to questing. So guys, I genuinely am begging you, if there is a good, like, Croesus guide out there for low level or no stat Croesus, please let me know. Like, please send it my way, because I don't want to get stuck with that Reaper task. Alright, and then here we finish up Ernest the Chicken and Swept Away. I love this quest. Swept Away is another one of my favorite quests. But now the guide does say to use our quest rewards on 1 XP bowl on farming, 2 on construction, and 7 on fleshing. I think I used 1 on the farming to get us 17 farming, which is the requirement for player-owned farms. And then I used the rest on Herblore because those other 2 wouldn't have even gotten me a level in anything. So we finish up Goblin Diplomacy, get the quest points, and we're going to go straight over to May. Now, May, if you don't know, this is the best thing for Iron Man. She gives you quest rewards, or extra rewards, every 25 quest points. So, we come over to her, we just hit reclaim, she gives us a die, and now we get to claim the reward. So we go to unlocks, and I like going the first route. It gives you, like, hybrid armor that scales with your level, so it goes up to tier 75. And then the last reward for it is a tier 75 hybrid weapon, which you can change, sort of like the Sun Spear. But for your first 100 quest points, you're guaranteed 250k and an easy clue reward. And for most of the time, that's going to be a fortunate component down the line. So we get that done. But that 250k is the biggest boon to our account so far. I don't want to spoil it. We might spend a little bit of that money here in a little bit. But we go up ahead and finish up what's mine is yours. We use the experience on smithing. And then we move on to starting new foundations. Now, I don't know about this quest, and I was like, alright, I have to go buy limestone bricks, and there's a guy here that sells limestone bricks, but I found the Halloween reward shop, I guess? I have no idea what's going on here. If someone can explain to me how to get, like, the Halloween ornaments, it's probably too late for it. Like, we're in early November now. But, like, if I get the Halloween ornaments, like, can someone explain to me how I was supposed to farm those? I don't understand it at all. But I'm looking around for a guy named Bill, because apparently Bill sells limestone bricks, and I need 380 of those things for this quest or something. That is way too many limestone bricks for a single quest. Like, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but this is a 2-day buying quest. Now, I eventually figure it out. Alright, so right here, I check this table. After clicking on everything that I can in this area, I click the blueprint table, and the blueprint table gave me a Varrock tab. And so I finally decided to check the wiki and see, like, what's going on, you know? And the wiki goes, oh yeah, you start this at King Roll. And then in the second step of the quest, we have to fight some zombies. So you can see the first close call on the account. Necroglaive almost fell to several level 21 armored zombies. I didn't have any ectoplasm, I didn't have any food. And I was like, you know what, it's gonna be easy, we got this. So I just banked, I grabbed food, and normally I thought standing on bank chests healed you. That's not the case for this one. I wanna preface what you're about to see with that. This is not the case for this specific bank chest. As you can see, my health is still low. I actually just ended up running through Varrock and going back here with my ectoplasm and like 800 health and food. You know, what can go wrong? I'm gonna let this one run for just a second. Because, you know, it can. But after just one or two, my zombie isn't hitting as hard as I thought it would. Or my skeleton warrior, sorry, isn't hitting as hard as I thought it would. And so I'm just trying to kite back here. And eventually I might make it out. this might work. But I don't want to risk it. So I end up teleporting out again just because I'm not really feeling this. And I go ahead to buy an inventory of food from the sandwich lady in Artie. I buy cakes, I buy baguettes, and I buy rolls. The cakes heal 300 over 3 bites. It's 100 per bite. Pretty garbage, but better than what I have. And the other 2 foods heal 250 each, and they cost me. But we come back and we finally find where to stand for this. So right here, yep, there I am. I finally figured out. They're all coming from the north, right? If I just stand a little bit to the east, they're all going to get stuck. So that is a fun little quirk of RuneScape pathfinding at its finest, and always has been. So we just run over to the east a little bit, and now we only get attacked by 1 at a time as they're all funneling through here. So we sit and we just take slow care of all of them. I think I ended up using 5 total ectoplasm, so I do at some point have to go back. My plan for necromancy is, I think, trying to just level up my health and defense, probably through magic a little bit, and then going back and doing some wilderness flash events. That way I can get just a ton of ashes, and I think I can do rituals with those ashes, and that will be my general plan for leveling necromancy. And then hopefully necromancy itself can carry me as my primary combat style. What in the world do I train on, though? I did go back and check my original series. Those trolls that I tried in the first episode are giving less than half the experience that they used to, and I had no idea that was the case. I had an idea, actually, that was going to be the case, but I don't know what to replace them with. So the low levels are so fast anyway that it probably doesn't matter, and I'd probably just pick something to go. But if you guys have a spot, just let me know, because boy, game's weird. But here's build, finally. So we're gonna buy all of the limestone bricks, and that's about gonna be it. So this video is just a continuation of the things that happened, well, yesterday and today. Like I said, guys, I do work a full-time job now, so this is going to be a semi-realistic per-day leveling, I think, for people. When you see other series and they're like, oh man, now I'm 900 total level, and it's day 2, and I'm like, oh man, I couldn't have done that. I could not have done that at all. But here you see me finally buying a few of the runes, and it's because I am getting ready to go do RuneSpan. And I'm currently, actually, as I sit and do the voiceover for this video, I'm currently sat at RuneSpan. I'm going to go straight for 50 rune crafting. That will unlock the Rune Goldberg machine and allow me to make this wax. So right here, you can see that I bought the runes, ready for that, and now I'm going into the low level RuneSpan. This was only a few minutes ago. It's very weird to me now. But be here until I'm level 50. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good day and enjoy.